Hey everybody, how you doing? Got a video for you today. It is my 6-month review of the gold-plated Zippo insert. How does it hold up? Is it better than brass? What are the safe things you can clean it with? How to clean it? Because some people have probably already been using it for months now, and theirs is like mine, all black. You want to know how to clean it? This is the video you got to watch. It's got everything you're going to need in it. Like I said, I've always liked using brass inserts for Zippos, but the problem with them is after 2 months, you try to clean them, it's just steel under there. They're extremely weak and everything just rubs off. I absolutely hate the brass inserts. That's why I was so excited when they were selling, because before the only way to get a gold-plated insert, you had to buy a gold-plated Zippo. It was a real pain in the ass to get one, and it was really expensive. Now they offer to sell them by themselves, just like all my videos. Link will be in the description down below. Just go check it out. So let's take a look at the wear and tear. This is my custom armor that I made myself. Beautiful lighter. Let's see how the insert is held up. You can see it's a little black. And let's take it out and then we'll compare it to a brand new one in the box. So this is one I've never used. Beautiful gold-plated insert. You can see the gold has not worn off on the case. It looks the exact same. Only differences you're seeing is in the soot. And I'm telling you, this gold plating, it's gold flash plating. It's a little bit lighter than full-on gold plating. It's gold flash plating. I'm telling you, this stuff holds up very well. I'm very impressed. It's been 6 months. There's no way my brass one would have held up like this. I've already would have been on to another one by now. I would have been sick of it because of the way it looked. It doesn't hold that gold finish. The nice thing is, too, when it gets the perfect amount of soot, it goes a little dark. So I have 3 main things I clean it with. You can probably see a bunch of cleaning supplies here behind me. There are 3 main cleaners that I use. You can use whatever you want. It doesn't end with the 3 I have here, but these are common ones found in the house. Isopropyl works great. Toothpaste, the most common one, works awesome. What I'm going to be using here, and Barkeeper's Friend, I've used it before on the gold-plated insert. I've already cleaned this once. It works wonders. But now, before I get into it, before I start cleaning it, and you're going to need your Q-tips. Before I start cleaning it though, I do just want to say that I have scratched some of the gold off, and it was my own fault. I had this in a Zorro, and for those who don't know, the big Zorros, they have a lip on the inside. The lip was actually hitting this every time, scraping it off. That was my bad. And I also shoved the lid in too hard and opened up the chimney, so when my lid was closing on the insert, it kept scraping the gold off the chimney. Also my own fault. If I would have kept better care of it and never put it in a Zorro and never pushed the top lid in too hard, none of those would have happened. It would have been in better shape. But just to show you, we will start. So what you're going to want to do, get a little dab. That's it. You're not going to need lots of toothpaste. I'm going to take a little section here and that's going to fall. Okay. So we'll start with the top with the toothpaste. You'll watch it come clean magically before your eyes. And you'll see my Q-tip getting black with all the soot that is built up on it. You go everywhere with this. This piece also comes off. This will just pop out. And you'll want to get the inside too. And you'll have to use a different side of the toothpaste once it's got up so much. You will see it. And it is gold plated on the bottom too, so you'll see it return. Like I said, I'm going to be using different cleaners on different spots just to show you that they all do work. And as you can see with me working it, I am exposing gold back underneath it. I'm not taking off any of the gold. I am just removing soot. You see how black the Q-tip gets. You will just move on to a new Q-tip. And you will keep a rubbing and a scrubbing. You can see it instantly get black again. There is a lot on the inside of these, but when you clean it and you see that the gold is there still, you get very happy, because if this was brass, you would be only exposing steel. Alright, so I got a little more toothpaste on there. Keep going, it's quite the process when it's this sooty. But like I said, we'll get this brand new looking with just toothpaste. You can already see the gold coming in great.
And I'll just keep buffing it. Now this gets extremely hard to hold. And I also have some microfiber cloths here,
just in case. But I want to put this rag down so I can wipe toothpaste off and take parts off. But Barkeeper's Friend's a little more stronger, so I'm gonna switch to Barkeeper's Friend here, just to show you how good it also works. With the toothpaste, you'll be screwing around for a long time. Is the problem when it's that sooty. You can see it works though, but the Barkeeper Friend makes much faster work of the soot. That's why I use it, and it protects the gold. And since this being the inside of the chimney, one of the dirtiest parts on the insert, that's why I decided to clean it first. And you can see the Barkeeper's Friend actually does work. It does work a little better. The Barkeeper's Friend is a little stronger and also isn't going to scratch your gold up and is going to preserve it. And like I said, you could not, there's no way you could do this on a brass one. You would be wiping everything off. All right. So for the sake of moving forward, I can spend more time on it, yes. I can spend more time on it and keep cleaning it up. I'm actually not that worried about cleaning these up. I just wanted to make a video showing you. But you can see all the gold is still on the top. Like it has chipped off a little bit right there, but you can barely tell when it's all cleaned up. And still brass, it's still all gold on the bottom. You can see it there, it's still all gold. Little soot in the corners. I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to skip and move on to the next piece. And now we'll try some isopropyl. Like I said, I just want to show you that all three of these cleaners do work. I just put a little bit in the cap, and then you can dunk like so, and you can watch the magic happen while you clean it up. You can see all the soot coming off. And the isopropyl is nice to use around the chimney because you don't want to saturate your wick. And isopropyl dries extremely fast. That's why I like using it on the chimney. But it is not as strong as the Barkeeper's Friend, so it will take more passes than usual to get it back to that nice lustrous gold. As you can see, the Q-tips are getting black very fast from the soot that comes off. And like I said, you'll have to make many passes to get that soot off. It is on there very well, but it comes off and it does expose the gold underneath, which is the main thing you want to do. But you can see every time I rub in that corner, it's getting less and less black. I'm picking up some every time. Now isopropyl might be the slower process, but definitely the one I'm the most gonna use on the inside of the chimney. You can see it getting cleaner. But I think I'm going to switch to a little Barkeeper's Friend to try and get that soot off. It's on there pretty good, and I don't want to have to scrub hard with isopropyl, which may damage the gold. So see how much better the Barkeeper's Friend works, for anybody who's wondering.
cleaning that right up right good. I can't wait to see the end product here. It's going to look very good. And there's some bad blackening on this side too. And I'm just going to get that off. Yeah, the barkeeper's friend is an absolute soot destroyer.
That's why I keep it in my arsenal. Anyone who doesn't have it, I'm telling you, go get some of this barkeeper's friend. You will not be disappointed.
Oopsie doozies. That's fine. Just pick it up here. Alright. So let's just keep going on the hard parts that have been heavy sooted. And I'll get a little inside too. Clean the inside of the chimney. It's all gold too, so you might as well. Try not to touch your wick so you don't get any barkeeper's friend on it. It's got a strong smell, you'll notice if you ever get it. But the inside of the chimney is looking good. You can see where the gold is all coming back to life on the inside. Got a little wiping to do. Okay.
So I think for the sake of the length of the video, I'm going to stop cleaning here.
But I'm just going to show you how good it is. Now I'm going to wipe this off. It's okay to wipe with a microfiber cloth. And then I'm just going to clean the inside of the chimney because I used some in there. I just want to get all the chemical off. Anything that was on there. You can see that my Q-tip is getting very black. Picking up all the extra soot in there. Okay, that's good enough for my liking. That is good enough.
Okay. So let's compare now. Let's compare the wear and tear over the years.
Let's see if you can pick that up. We will grab the, oops, I'll grab this, put it back in. Make sure you don't push it in too hard or you will open up your chimney when you do this. And to verify that you haven't opened up your, oh, see, I got it on backwards because I could tell from where my wear and tear was on it that it's in backwards. And I'll show you a little trick here to when you're putting it in. If you don't want to scrape up the sides like I did, squeeze that. Just squeeze the two holes shut to make sure it'll fit back in. So comparably, it held up very well.
Oh, I got a little bit of rust down here. There we go.
So comparably, it did hold up very well. I'm going to pour this all back in here.
I'm going to close these up and get these out of the way so I can give my final thoughts and give my close-up shots and what it all looks like and how everybody feels about it.
Spilt a little. There we go. So all in all, how does it look? Well, it still looks gold. My lighting down here is horrendous, but you can still see, compared to a brand new one, it is virtually held up everywhere. It has barely come off anywhere. I could spend more time in cleaning it better, but the video is already running pretty damn long. I think most people aren't going to want to watch me scrubbing it. But overall, this thing is held up. It is far superior than a brass insert, I have to say. Just the hold up. Like, there's still some soot I can get off. And there's some spots where the lid closed a lot. When I said I was pushing it in too hard and this was widening, these were opening up and widening, that's when I scratched all that off right there, you could see. But like, let's take a close look. Look, all around, it is not gone anywhere. It's still all around the sides. It's still up all the front. It's still all the way around. It's still everywhere except those initial spots where the lid rubbed. So, and it's still all on the bottom. This thing looks sharp. I have terrible lighting down here. I will make a video of this outside though, eventually, because I'm going to be doing one in my silver armor.
So wait for that. But all in all, this is holding up way better than any brass. It still looks gold and great. I absolutely love it. Just cleaned it, looking fresh in the Zippo. Looks fresh, works nice. I'm happy with them. I highly suggest anybody else get them. What happened there? Pop my lid open. Oh, it's getting wedged in there. My flint's getting wedged is the problem. I got to change the flint in there. So that's the review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. That's how to clean it. Those are how all the different cleaning things work on it. That's how to take care of it. And that's exactly why I like it, is because the gold lasts and holds up. There's nothing better than that. I can't really complain. So see you in the next one, guys.